Can I red card you?
That's racist.
With my brown red card?
We don't call them red cards. We call them native cards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot.
Hey, boys and girls. The TCS network brings to you the Charity Strike. And now, here are the boys that put the big D back into douchebag. Trigger Mike, Midlife Crisis, and Rebound.
Oh, yeah. Welcome in, everybody.
Douchebag.
Big D. We are the three best douchebags
Oh, hell yeah.
anyone could have. I don't know. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Charity Strike, brought to you by the Redskins. We can use that all we want, bitches. The Redskins present to you the Charity Strike, brought to you by the Redskins.
Yes.
Joining you today, I'm Greg the Redskin Rebound Jones. Over there is Redskin Midlife Crisis.
What's up, Redskin bitches?
And Redskin pew-pewing all over the place is Redskin Trigger Mike. Redskin. Yeah. We can use that as much as we want.
We can. We don't have to pay any money to use it.
Right, as long as we don't use their little logo. We're okay.
Oh, yeah.
The logo is the only thing that we can't use.
Yeah, we can't use that Redskin with the feather coming out of his head.
Right.
What, did you just call it a Redskin?
Whoa.
No.
It cannot be
The
derived.
red helmet.
Hey,
The red helmet.
hey, they prefer engine.
Oh,
all
yeah, that's right.
Don't be racist.
That's still racist.
It is? What's
Well,
the proper...
when he calls an Indian a Redskin.
Oh.
When we just call ourselves Redskins, it's okay.
I'm so very sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I thought they were talking about the people from across the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, those
Slurpee guys.
the original Indians.
Yeah. 7-Eleven, you know.
Dot Indians.
Dot Indians?
Yeah.
Is that like a website?
Dot in the forehead.
Oh. Who's being racist now?
Yeah.
What? Jesus.
That's a
Wow.
cultural thing. I'm being what's the term? Prejudiced?
Yeah, okay.
Sure, culturist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stupid?
Anti-culturist.
There you go.
Dot Indians.
Yeah, it's a new website. Check out Trigger Mike at anticulturist.indians.
Yes.
It's a great website.
Pun on the dot, guys.
Okay.
I'll put on the dot right
Sure.
now.
The Redskins won't be punting.
That
doesn't make sense. Let's talk about basketball.
Okay.
Love basketball. You love basketball. Then say yeah. I love basketball. You love basketball.
You love basketball? Say yeah. Sure, why not?
Okay.
New champs. The champ is here.
Champ is here.
The Spurs win the championship. They do what everyone was hoping they would do, which is knock out the Heat.
They didn't just knock him out. That was
They raped them.
the
Wasn't
biggest
close.
3-game ass whooping I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I think no matter who it was, unless you lived in and around Miami-Dade County, all you wanted was someone else to win.
That's true.
Yeah, the whole world.
I honestly think that Spurs team could have beaten the Michael Jordan teams.
Whoa.
Did you see the
Wow.
ball handling, the defense, everything was
No, they were
on.
too young then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were
Scottie Pippen not injured enough like
they,
Dwayne
they
Wade.
were babysitting Michael Jordan.
Oh, that's right. Tim
Yes.
Duncan was still sucking on his tit.
Oh, wow.
No, Duncan was old enough to be babysitting Michael Jordan. Duncan's
That's
so
true,
fucking
yeah.
old.
Oh, the dinosaur.
I'm saying they're an old man team. Old men. They're old.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, you bet they did it.
Yeah. And surprisingly, not one of the old men got the MVP for the finals. Kawhi Leonard.
And he deserved it.
He had a great finals.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he shut down LeBron. I mean, LeBron scored his points, but Kawhi just harassed him the whole series.
Yeah. Which is
Well,
all
he,
you can ask for.
he made Dwayne Wade look like a little bitch.
That didn't take
Anytime
much,
he guarded Dwayne Wade, he was still in the ball. It was ridiculous. I'm like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened to
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade over here?
He's old. Dwayne Wade needs to retire. He's so fucking old.
I think LeBron might say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think
Is he going to retire?
He's going to bail
No,
out?
not to the NBA.
Oh, too bad.
To South Beach.
Where do you think he'll go, though?
I don't know yet. We'll speculate about that later.
No, let's do it right now.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it now. LeBron says, and this is so good, he's going to take a vacation with his family and then ponder his 2-year option that he has remaining on the team, and then he'll discuss with the other two of the big three, and then they'll go and make their respective decisions. How about you do what you want to do? You got to go talk to your little besties over there. Got to have a little circle jerk?
That, too.
I am not drunk enough.
That's the name of the show.
no, it's the Redskins brought to you by the Redskins.
That's right.
At thecharitytrade.com.
Because we can say that.
Yeah, we can, at least for now.
Yeah, as much as we want.
Until they, they fight it and then they win.
Is LeBron? If I were LeBron and Bosch, I would talk behind Dwayne Wade's back and go, "Where are we going? Where he's not going to be?"
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Let's convince him to go to the Nets. They're all fucking old.
Should we take over L.A.? Let's go to L.A., guys.
It's true. LA would probably give him $20 million.
Yeah.
Each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how about this?
I'm just talking about Dwayne only.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Here, you can partner with Kobe. The two of you making $40 million.
And we'll pay for your surgeries.
Was his dick not working?
No. He needs everything
No, he's
replaced in
black.
his
Come
body
on.
at this
Oh,
point.
black don't crack.
Yeah.
That's right.
But their knees sure do.
Oh, man.
Man, D Wade looking bad. Yeah, he should go to the Nets, hang out with all the old people. LeBron's going to jump on the Spurs bandwagon, take his talents to mid-Texas.
What if Duncan retired and LeBron stepped into San Antonio?
Yeah, don't
With
do that.
Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili?
Don't tarnish that team.
At least Manu Ginobili's a guy that when he gets hurt, he still plays well when he's out there. Look at Dwayne Wade, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade doesn't play well when he's not hurt these days.
But you see the difference with the Spurs when Ginobili stays healthy in the playoffs?
I do.
And Kawhi Leonard stepped up as a beast. He's going to be a fantastic player.
Is this a contract year for Leonard? It must be.
No, I think he was just drafted 2 years ago, so I think he's
maybe.
still got another year or two on his contract. I would
shit.
think
He's looking for more money by the way he played.
he deserves it.
Yeah. And Ginobili made some really clutch shots all the way through the playoffs.
Oh, that
Really
dunk,
did, really
that dunk
kept-
in Game 5 that kind of really swung the tide.
Yeah.
You know, I was on a long, horrendous road trip, but I really don't want to get into.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Fuck
During
weddings.
Game 5, fuck weddings. You know, weddings aren't even that bad. It's when they're 8.5 hours away, and you can't fly there because there's no airport nearby. And
Ugh.
and so if you flew there, it's really expensive to fly into a smaller airport, and then you still have to rent a car. And it's like, oh my God! So luckily, I have the Watch ESPN app.
Yes.
So the first half, I was driving, and I told the woman, I said, "Here,
All right.
play-by-play, bitch."
Well, I could listen to the audio. I
Okay.
hooked my phone into the car, so I could listen to it like it was the radio. I said, halftime, switching. By halftime, the game was fucking over.
You're like, damn it!
I was
I
so
missed the good
bad.
part.
I was so bad. Oh, but at one point she goes, "The white guy just dunked."
Wow. Now that is new.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, he's brown, actually.
I was like,
He's
Ginobili?
Hispanic.
I was like, Ginobili? And she's like, I don't know, he's got a bald spot. And I was like, yeah, Ginobili just dunked. Holy shit.
Well, foreign white guys can.
I guess so.
Yes.
I guess it's the whole American
They
thing.
stayed
You
athletic.
can't do it. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so mad. I only got to watch the second half.
Now, how does that eat up on your gigabytes? Is it big time, or
I
is it?
have a 4 gig plan.
And you're only
Damn.
one person.
I'm only one person, and if
Usually,
they
you do the Wi-Fi.
and they can text me. Yeah, they'll text me when I'm at like 75%. This is great sports news, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have to, I'll just up it to another gig for $10. It's not that big a deal,
Right.
Especially to watch Game 5 of what I thought would be a good game. Nope.
Wouldn't that suck at the second half? So it put you over your gigabyte limit.
That would suck. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So at least I got to listen to the first half, but. Whew, what a horrible second half that was.
Yeah, it was bad.
So, anyways, LeBron, not sure what's going on there, and the other big. I really can't call them the big three anymore. It's like LeBron
And
plus
Bosh.
Bosh and an old guy.
Bosh is still really good. He had great passes,
that good.
but my God,
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade is
It's
terrible.
it's
now.
really just the LeBron team versus whoever else. Like LeBron's not in there, they're fucked. LeBron's not having a great game, they're fucked. I mean, there's just zero depth to that team at all.
Yeah, you know it's bad with Dwayne Wade when you're surprised he has a great series like he had against Indiana.
Right. Well,
Then all of a
I
sudden
was
that-
there. I was like, oh, D Wade's looking pretty good. Heading into the finals, this would be great. Like, nope, shot that load. He is done.
I don't know. The Spurs team, though, man, that's one of the best teams I've ever
Well,
seen
they're just
in
so
my life.
deep.
It's one of the best teams I've ever seen. too.
Spurs, Clippers, those are some two really deep teams.
And it's not only just deep. Like, look at the
Balls
difference
deep.
between the Clippers, who have a deep team and probably the best roster in the league,
Mm-hmm.
to the Spurs, who obviously have a way better coach. And what happens when you have a way better coach?
I was
And
waiting.
Players,
I was waiting for Pop.
and players buy into what he's saying.
And now he is jacking off to the.
If you watch that game, how much energy it takes to do that much ball pass, the passing between each player, the rotation, everything, and it was just perfect. Those 3 games were perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, they did everything right. I mean, as a team, they didn't have any superstar running out there and scoring 40 points. They just played it like a
Kawhi
a
would
team.
beg to differ. That guy made himself a
Kawhi.
star.
Oh
out there.
my God, yeah.
No, LeBron gets like 28 points in a game, and he scores the same amount as everybody else on the starting lineup. It's like how does he do it alone? It's like he's back in Cleveland now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about
Because
yeah.
his team is such shit.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, people. Carmelo Anthony is not going to be a solution for LeBron James out there.
No, and that's what I was going to get into next. Is Melo plans to opt out of his contract, his optional contract, and the Heat are targeting Melo.
Yeah, and the difference between Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade will change to make the team better. I don't think Carmelo Anthony is capable of that.
No, and I think the same argument with putting Melo and Kobe on the same team not being effective would be putting Melo and LeBron on the same team. The problem is they don't need another guy to go out there and just hog the ball all night. They need a better, well-rounded player on that court with LeBron.
Yes, because Carmelo's not the type that runs without the ball. That's the type of player that needs to be around
Carmelo
LeBron.
doesn't move without the ball. To him, it's what's that fucking book where they had the conch shell and they couldn't talk if they don't have the conch shell in their hands?
Animal, or not, that's Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, there you go. Carmelo's like Lord of the Flies. If he doesn't have the ball in the hand, he can't fucking move. Just like you don't have the conch shell in your hand, you can't say a word.
Well, so far Melo's been on two teams, and neither team, as far as making the playoffs, maybe, but that's.
Well, Denver was obviously better because of the coach.
I was saying they had a lot better coaching, and a little better supporting cast.
Yeah, but as
New
far
York
as Melo's
fucked up,
concerned,
they got rid of Jeremy Lin.
Oh,
that's true.
Fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And they picked up that asshole Amiri.
You mean the guy that can't play without a real point guard?
No, the guy that punches fire extinguishers.
Oh, that
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes himself out of series because he's punching a fire extinguisher. Him.
Where did he used to play?
Some hodunk little town. It's really hot out there. Tucson? Something like that.
Probably. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Some desert.
Yeah, some shithole.
Yeah.
The Cavs have been reaching out to Mark Jackson, trying to field his interest. That'd be the first good coaching move they've done since hiring Byron
many
Scott.
years.
Perfect team for Mark Jackson, too. Very similar to the team he had in Golden State.
It is similar to the team that the Golden State
Young
was.
and quick.
Yeah.
And it'd be a great
number
deal.
one pick.
Yeah, it'd be a great deal for them because Cavs, not unlike the Lakers, have a great history of firing coaches with lots of years left on the contract. So even if he gets canned, he's still getting paid.
He's getting paid.
Not that
That's
anyone should can
unbelievable.
Mark Jackson. Just saying.
Good job, Golden State. Let's see how Steve Kerr does.
Yeah,
He turned Phoenix into a shit town when he was GM for one season. So
yeah, because that's the need.
that's when it fell apart. Was when Steve Kerr got in there.
That's why it fell apart. Speaking of Mark Jackson and coaches, I heard this rumor. Tell me what you guys think about this. I think this is retarded, but it wouldn't surprise me because of who we're talking about here. The Lakers, rumor has it that they're stalling on hiring a coach until they can decide whether they'll be able to pick up LeBron or not.
Yeah, I heard that too. They're trying to get a feel. They're trying to get a feel of what LeBron wants to do.
Is he interested? Because if so, then they'll go after whatever coach Mr. LeBron wants.
Yeah, that should make Kobe feel really good.
Let's see. LeBron in a state with no income tax, moving to L.A. with a high income tax. You think he's doing that? I think he's gotten used to that big paycheck.
You just keep your residence in Miami.
That's true. P.O. Box.
Yeah, that's
Send it to Miami.
You keep your house there, and then you have an apartment here, and you're fine.
Have your assistant out there cashing your checks for you.
Yeah. You got apps for that.
Don't make it Byron Scott then, if that's the case.
Don't make it Byron Scott?
Because a week after Byron Scott became coach of the Cavs, LeBron made his announcement he's going to South Beach.
Right, yeah. Which I think was a mistake. Well, not a mistake to go to Miami, but I mean, if it was anything to do with Byron Scott, that's a mistake. He's a good coach.
He is a good coach.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, who out there would LeBron want? I wonder. He probably
LeBron
likes
to Minnesota. Fuck that. Kevin Love would stay there if that happened, right?
I think LeBron likes having a Spoelstra type person, a little, just a puppet with the head coach title on his uniform there.
Oh, come on.
Because then he can do whatever he wants.
The last 2
No,
years.
he has.
The last 2 years.
They did real
he's done
good in
a
the
nice
finals.
Dude, we made it to the finals, though.
Yeah, how could you not? You got
Dwayne
LeBron.
bum knee leg.
Who is their competition in the East?
Hey, the Pacers are a good team. They just
oh
fell
God,
apart.
the Pacers.
Literally, their only competition was the Pacers.
The biggest disappointment of the year,
right?
The Pacers, yeah. Oh my God,
that was pretty.
That was
Speaking of that, if he's smart, he'll stay in the East. That way, it's a sure into the NBA Finals at least. Maybe go to Detroit with Josh Smith. They got a new head coach, Stan Van Gundy.
That's true.
SVG.
And he's got the Pat Riley deal. He's used to that.
Yeah,
they got Brandon Jennings at point.
I like Jennings.
Bring Chris Bosh over. He can go back to small forward. Let Josh be the center. I think
grow his hair out. Stop being so ugly.
Or power forward. I'm not small forward.
He's ugly either way.
Grow his hair out.
He looked better with hair though.
Chris Bosh.
It was
he just looks like an alien either way.
Well, he does, but at least when he had his.
You mean the
dreads? Yeah.
God, I think he looked worse.
It kind of hid his face sometimes. So
looks like an ass hat.
The only reason that he's getting laid is because he's got money.
Oh, clearly,
and he's black.
I think he's married.
Well, yeah, you're right. He's getting married.
I think once he found someone that was crazy enough to let him stick it in her, he's like, "Marry me."
Yeah, and she sobered up, but it's too late.
Yeah, more like, "Marry me." phone home.
E.T. fuck you.
I'll bang you with my lightable finger.
Lightable. Okay. Elgin Baylor says he's putting his Clippers years behind him, everybody.
Way to go, Elgin.
How long has it been since he's been a Clipper?
Yeah, like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm not a racist.
That's not what he's saying. And speaking of Clippers, in just a couple of weeks, or July 7th through 10th, there'll be a 4-day trial to decide if Donald Sterling was properly removed and if the team was properly sold by his wife.
I'm not a racist.
It's going to take 4 days for that?
I need about 38 seconds. Yes,
Wow.
because you should be in a home.
Have you ever seen
kidding.
litigation paperwork? It's ridiculous. It takes them 4 days to read.
Exactly. It's just all the lawyers making more money.
That's all this is. The lawyers are just cashing
They're loving
in.
this shit.
Oh, fuck yes, they do.
And then
Donald, you're okay. Tell them you're okay. You know,
They prey on the fact,
I'm not a racist.
Yeah, see?
and they prey on the fact that you don't want to switch lawyers in the middle of it, so you're stuck with it no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's the lawyers that convinced him to go ahead and go with the $1 billion suit after all. Is he still suing the NBA? I can't remember.
I forgot.
After the last show, he changed his mind so many times.
So many times the last show.
And former CBS president, I forgot to write his name down because it really doesn't matter, has testified in a trial situation he's in support of not paying student athletes.
I got 2 questions.
One.
Yes
Is he
and no.
old?
B.
Yes.
Is he white?
Yep.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Trying to keep money from young black men.
Wow, that's racist. How dare
Some
you?
white guys.
I'm not a racist.
Of course he doesn't want the players being paid because he's in the TV world and the players start getting paid, the TV rights become more expensive. What the fuck are you doing?
Trying to get a maze to get my
It
beer.
is not a jungle gym, you asshat. Just crawling under and
I
over
paid
his
one
mic.
over here.
Jesus.
Now, should the players get paid to play, or should they just be allowed to accept money?
Well, this is payment for using their likeness.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like in video games.
Yeah,
and-
that should be there.
I think if you're going to use the dude's face...
And a base pay to play basketball for the college. Like, not even a lot. Just enough to let them have food and clothing for the year.
And look, if they want to sell their jersey for tattoos, I don't think that's illegal.
No, they're poor. They want tattoos.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. What is one of them, like they got free cars or whatever it was? It's just like, for fuck's sake, let them make a few dollars. That's right.
Yeah, I don't mind that. It's just if you just pay them just to come over to your school to be players, then why aren't you give them the scholarship and everything? That's fine. Don't let them starve to death. Take care of them. But I mean, are you paying the engineering guys that come over to be engineers and they have straight A? Are you paying them to do that too?
Are they making the school money? No.
Well, and the whole bullshit where like we can provide bagels but not cream cheese because that makes
that's
it a
stupid.
meal.
No, that's ridiculous. I agree with that.
Go fuck yourself.
But to pay them extra, I mean, yeah, okay, maybe a percentage of what they bring in,
Yes,
as far as
base pay,
athletics.
no player gets more than any other, so it's not a hey, let's bring this guy in and we'll pay him.
Yeah,
more
how
than
about
this
they each
guy.
get a weekly stipend for food at the very least? Like,
Yes.
hey, every single student athlete on a scholarship receives $75 a week or whatever it is.
But yeah, the NCAA goes overboard. I mean, the guy finds a penny on the sidewalk, he picks it up, and then now he's being investigated for getting a penny for not earning.
Well, that's if he hands
Right.
it over to an athlete. He
Yeah.
picks up the penny that he finds, hands it over to the athlete.
Oh,
you're banned.
Wait, yeah.
And they're looking into people like, oh, you went out to dinner with someone. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a scholarship, pay for their school. Take care of them for Christ's
Right.
sake.
Do you want your athletes to starve?
don't go overboard, and but just because they're a great athlete and they're in sports,
Or how about this? How
know
about
where the priorities are.
how about you give them enough money so they can buy shit off of Amazon every week?
Yes, and how
Oh.
do they get to Amazon?
Well, it's
Only
so
one
simple.
way should they pay them to do that.
Right. I mean, either go to thecharitystrike.com, click on the Amazon banner at the bottom of the homepage, or if that's just too many steps, just go to amazon.thecharitystrike.com. It'll be one extra little step, And look, doesn't cost you anything extra. Same great deals. You're already shopping there. We all do it. I did it today. Bought myself a hard drive.
Oh,
Look
good.
at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And students, they do sell Top Ramen on there. You're in luck.
There you go. And
I bought a
toilet
new
paper.
dildo, by the way.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
The John Holmes edition.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
And it lights up at night, so I won't lose it.
Oh, perfect.
I don't believe that. Not for the dildo part, but the fact that you bought something. I don't believe it.
I call that a glow dough.
Well, it's shaped of a beer bottle. So.
Oh, nice. That's the.
I thought I was buying beer.
Yeah,
I thought I was buying beer.
Right.
But I was like, hey, it's a dildo. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
it fits in my mouth either way. Anyways, yeah. So use our little Amazon thing, and hey, while this whole patent troll thing going on with Adam Carolla, we're donating all of our Amazon monies to that. So help a good cause. Help keep these podcasts going, people.
Yes, like us. We're a good one.
Like this Redskins presented podcast that you're listening to right now.
The Redskins presents the Redskins Charity Strike. Brought to you by the Redskins.
There you go.
Let's talk a little Redskin baseball.
There it is.
There's lots of teams throughout this land, but I'm proud to be
Redskin.
Believe me, 84 was just the start. We're going to bring a pennant to this park. Hey, I'm a
Redskin.
and I'm a Bud man. Holy cow! We'll win the series before we're through. Cub fans, this Bud
Should have been, holy Redskin. They are holy. Hey, bad news, everybody. And not joking about this one. Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn died on Monday.
That was a shock.
That was surprising.
Yeah.
Though apparently he's had a little cancer going on lately.
I didn't even know it was that bad.
I didn't
think I
either.
remember hearing last year about it, but
Yeah, he had some surgeries that he had, and nobody knew it was that bad. I don't think he knew it was that bad.
Maybe not. I mean, it seemed like they kept it under wraps, and all of a sudden,
Surprising, yeah. He was on medical leave. He's been coaching at San Diego State,
Yes.
or the State University of San Diego, or Redskins San Diego
Redskin,
State.
yeah. San Redskin Diego.
Yeah. The Wales Vagina College.
and Tony Gwynn's one of those players that when he dies, there's no laughing matter about it. He's just one of the greats.
He's a great player.
He
and he
was.
was quiet. He was respectful.
The only good Padres player.
I was going to say, the most amazing
Him and Matt
stat with Tony Gwynn, he's probably one of the best hitters in the history of Major League Baseball, and the Padres never traded
I was
him.
going to say, he must not have been paid very well by the Padres, because they never got rid of him.
Yeah, it must have been a different ownership back then.
Well, that's the only guy they paid. They're like, Tony,
Yeah,
we're getting you all the budget, buddy.
Yeah.
Unlike
now
his-
pitching, Tony Gwynn. Now playing right field, Tony Gwynn.
Hey,
when he
look at
started-
ball boy Tony Gwynn, everybody.
When he started, he was an outfielder, which is weird that he became one of the great. What was he?
Outfielder.
He was outfielder.
He's
the whole time,
outfield,
huh?
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought he played infield for a little bit, but no, it was outfield the whole time.
Yeah.
Great story.
Hey,
Compelling and rich.
And too bad he didn't pass it on to his sons.
I was going to say, they kept him for a while, but never kept
Yeah.
his son.
Wow, speaking of cancer.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh.
Wow. Too late.
can't make fun of the man, but we'll make fun of his kids. That's for sure.
Are you waxing your mustache?
No, I was getting in my mouth.
What the fuck are you doing?
that
I was getting in my
handlebar
mouth,
thing
so I had to,
going
like,
I'll give you some handlebars to hang on
I had to
to.
twist
gotta
it away from my
puke.
mouth because I was like,
Trying to get your pube out of his mouth.
Yeah, you can hang on to my handlebars while my cock's in your mouth. Jesus.
we are drinking speakeasy.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I wish you guys could see it. That turned more into like some weird Seth MacFarlane voice. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, Tony Gwynn dead. Oh, by the way, he did say that he thinks his cancer is from chewing tobacco, which makes
you
sense
think?
because it was in his cheek. Oops,
Yes.
the cancer and the tobacco.
Yeah, Jim Kelly, you think that's cancer from chewing tobacco too?
Right.
Jaw cancer?
Yeah. The Pirates have lost their best starter to the DL. Left-handed pitcher Francisco Liriano. He strained his oblique.
Oh.
It feels like every story we talk about in baseball is someone dying or someone getting injured. It's ridiculous.
That's about the most exciting thing in
Yes.
baseball, unfortunately.
All the
Yes.
greats are getting hurt this year.
To keep on with that, Chad Billingsley gonna have surgery on the same elbow
Oh,
he had
good
Tommy
God.
John.
Wait,
on.
He wasn't even playing.
I heard he went bowling with Bynum.
Man, I was just going to say the Andrew Bynum of MLB.
Yeah.
Chad Billings.
Peer pressure got
Getting
to
a
him.
lot of money and just one surgery after another. What's next, an abortion or something?
No, that's his career.
Good. Yeah, no shit.
And for us
Good
Dodgers
God.
fans, Billingsley's that guy that if he could just get it together mentally and now physically, he could have been one of the great pitchers of all time.
Yeah, he was. Sports Illustrated was saying it before his like rookie year. This is going to be like the next big best pitcher in MLB.
The next Nadeo Homo.
Yeah, just what, get him some chewing tobacco and let's just get rid of him.
He may die at
Yeah.
53 of cheek cancer, but at least he'll be a great player forever.
That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Tobacco's keeping him healthy. The Royals have done something I don't think they've done ever. They've won 10 straight games.
Whoa.
Look at
What?
that.
Not since George Brett.
I just wanted to mention that was an actual headline on Yahoo Sports.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Yahoo Sports.
Oh, wow.
10 straight games.
First, the Pirates go to the playoffs last year, and now the Royals win 10 in a row. What's going on? in
Oh,
baseball?
hell has frozen over. Here's a baseball story that's unlike the others. Actually fun. So Tiger's not doing so well these days, and they were asking their manager Brad Assmus, hey, after tough losses like this, what's it like going home? Is it tough on the kids and the wife? He said, quote, I beat my wife. I think that's hilarious.
Funny to me.
And then
I like it.
He followed up with, I'm joking, and I'm sorry I shouldn't have said that. Like, he immediately is like, oh, God.
Not really.
Own it like Greg Popovich when he gives smart-ass remarks, man.
Yeah, my team's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says he beats his wife, too.
Right.
Yeah.
And by that, he means Tim Duncan.
When they win, he beats his wife.
Right.
Yeah. So Brad Astamouth.
Yeah, so then he was like, oh, so sorry. That
Whoops,
was
I didn't mean to say that.
JK all the way. That was that was just today. So we'll see what kind of backlash comes to this bullshit.
Bullshit.
I can't wait to see a picture of his wife with like a black eye or something.
You know
That
what's
would
going to be
hilarious.
bad,
With
too?
a black guy?
Yeah. Or the black hawk.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be bad, too? We're going to get, like, ESPN updates. Oh, Brad Ausmus suspended for 3 games because he said something funny.
That's pretty much what
Because
it's
he has a
gonna be.
personality. Get the personality out of baseball.
Yeah, that'll be. Hey, get the F out. That'll be more entertaining than the stupid ESPN updates I've been getting all fucking week about the goddamn World Cup.
I thought you were going to say about LeBron losing. It wasn't Spurs win the championship.
no.
LeBron loses a championship.
ESPN refuses to say that LeBron lost the championship. There's nothing bad said on ESPN about LeBron.
Yeah, I only got like
Ever.
3 updates about the Spurs winning the title, yet I usually get blown up when a team wins a championship.
Right. Had it been the Heat that won, it would have been like, hey,
Oh,
LeBron wins the championship.
God, yeah.
The rest of the Heat were there too.
LeBron's stats were this. Oh, wait, here's the
Right.
second stat sheet. Here you go.
Right. Just been stat sheet after stat sheet from ESPN.
No, it's the Spurs won, the Heat lost. But look at LeBron's stats during the whole game.
Right. Yeah. Over the
He tried.
yeah, out of the 4 games that LeBron lost it for the team, he scored 143 points.
He averaged 28 points and, bowed to the Redskin Heat.
Out to the Redskins. Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
I know we might be spending too much time talking about this.
so much agree.
You're right, Huel. We'll
The
move on.
beginning of that Huel drop sounds like a nuclear bomb going off in the distance.
You know what it is? I think he's driving.
I almost jumped under the table.
Yeah, because
sounds so good.
on California's Gold, there was not a whole lot of editing that took place.
No.
I was
ready?
I was watching this with our good friend San Diego Johnny the other day. We stayed up late watching
horseshit.
Californi's Gold, and
Sounds like the gayest thing ever.
it was cute. And one thing I noticed, Huel would normally say, and because this is California's Gold. But then he started saying it weird in some episodes, like California's gold. Like he got really excited on that gold.
He's like, I'm going to change it up today.
Yeah. And I watched one of my favorite episodes, which was the avocado episode, where there's an avocado eating dog.
Oh, God.
He's like, he'll shit himself. Over it. He's like,
Because the dog was eating food?
yeah, eating avocado. He's like, so you're telling me he eats avocados? And like just absolutely shitting himself. And he's like, what was it? He's like, aren't they bad for dogs? The guy's like, no, he eats them all the time. And they came across one that had been like cut open and then just gutted. He's
Dog
like,
or avocado?
avocado.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not a dog. He's like, did your dog eat this one too? And they're like, yeah, probably. He loves those. Like, ha, ha, ha. Like, he just has the goofiest smile and, like, the loudest, like, most intense laugh ever. Oh, my God. He loved the fact that dog loved avocados. Anyways, we'll talk about
He passed away.
He did?
Heel, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He chewed a lot. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
That chewing tobacco.
Oh, God. Let's move on. You've made this sad. for
Sorry,
me.
man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a hitman. I'm a stalker.
Here's your World Cup report.
Oh, thank
God,
God.
my balls are sweaty. Get it? World Cup? Ha ha!
Yeah.
France is claiming that their practice was spied on by some sort of drone before their game against Honduras.
It's soccer. I don't think you need to spy on
Did
the
Honduras
team
win?
practicing.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Bonjour, bitches.
Yeah.
Defending World Cup champions, Spain eliminated.
Damn it.
All right.
Losers.
This guy named Ronaldo left practice with a knee injury.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, there's our World Cup report,
Yeah.
everybody.
All right.
And
Yay.
NBC golf cart driver arrested.
Yes.
Now this is good shit.
Was he playing soccer?
Yeah, that's more illegal. I'm going to read the article because it sounds fake as you read it. The man driving NBC sports analyst Roger Maltby's golf cart to the U.S. Open was taken into custody Saturday after a state trooper said the driver ignored instructions to stay put, then hit the officer with the cart. North Carolina Highway Patrol spokesman Pam Walker says Tommy Lineberry was taken into Moore County Jail and charged. Walker says the charge was not immediately available, but adds here will be available, blah, blah, blah. An official at the jail says Lineberry was not in custody Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Serious. Maltby was walking with the final group of Martin Kamer and Brendan Todd. Lineberry's job is to drive Maltby to get in position for the next shot. An Associated Press reporter who witnessed the incident heard Lineberry tell the trooper, quote, "I'm supposed to get the cart to Roger," end quote. When a state trooper, and this is from the state trooper saying, when a state trooper tells you to stop, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, yeah.
He responded. The trooper was holding traffic behind a walkway as the players teed off on the 11th hole. He told Lineberry that the cart struck his leg. The trooper asked for any names of witnesses, and 3 people in the galley immediately handed him his business card. Their business card. The trooper ran after and then collared Lineberry, quickly placing him in handcuffs. Ran after the guy.
So he
Wait.
got hurt. His leg got hurt, didn't he? When he got hit.
I don't think so.
He ran after the guy in the golf cart?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just thought it's like,
I like that.
you tickled me. You're under arrest. Cops are such fucking dicks.
Isn't this private property? Technically, they don't have jurisdiction on private property, do they?
Hey, when a trooper tells you to stop, you stop.
Come on.
okay, okay.
Weren't you listening?
God
sorry.
damn it. I'm getting
Jeez.
heated up. I'm getting verklempt.
I love how he stopped and asked the witnesses, "You saw that, right?" And then
Right.
he started running.
Yeah. Anybody here?
Then start handing him their cards.
Right.
Is there money involved? Here's my card.
I love how everybody at a golf course has a card.
Yeah, no
Well,
shit.
two of the 3
assholes.
cars you got were for handy repairmen.
Yeah, and I think one
handy are
was
we
a
talking
Redskins.
about?
Yeah, one was a male stripper brought to you by the
Yeah.
Redskins.
I was gonna say I could use a handy repair.
I strip
right
for
now.
Redskins.
There
So
you
you
or
go.
women.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What? Oh. Anyways, let's move on to some voicemail. Actually, brought to you by the
Oh,
Redskins.
nice. What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
Brought to you by the
Leave
Redskins.
names.
Number and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy, oh! Haiku Hank here with this episode 194 Haiku. Here it goes! Trigger stumbling! Jonathan Martin, police! Shut the fuck up, brah! Oh, Daddy, yo! Have a great episode 195. Now talk to you next week. Hey, Reba. Bye.
What was that second line? Anybody catch that?
Something towards you. It probably wasn't good, I would assume.
Well, the Redskins say "fuck you."
Yes, I think that's what he said.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying to him.
Oh.
Or that's what the Redskins are saying.
The
I'm not
Redskins are saying "fuck you"
I
to
don't want him to
Haiku.
get mad at me.
No. Fuck you, Redskins.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's our new logo, our new trademark.
I like it.
Oh, I like that too. Woo! All right, let's move on to what I like to consider, and so do the Redskins, the most important part of the show.
All right.
Hello, ladies.
Redskin of the day.
Chick of the day brought to you by the Redskins presents the Charity Strike
yeah.
by the Redskins.
Oh, man.
Her name is Anna Rawson. That's raw, like raw.
Raw.
Rawson. She's a golfer of sorts. I like to see her Redskin.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Yeah, after I smack her ass.
Is it that
Sink
time of
it
the
in
month?
her hole.
Slapping that ass.
Oh, slap the ass right
Yeah, you know,
okay.
like
You know.
not wet
So,
Redskin.
slap, you know, on the
Yeah.
ass. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Not the face.
No.
Unless
well,
she,
you know,
yeah,
unless
yeah.
you had a bad game.
Unless she messes up.
Right. He doesn't have dinner ready.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to beat your wife.
When the Tigers
Hey,
lose,
yeah.
you gotta beat a wife.
You know what? I just don't get married. That's why I never beat a wife.
Right.
Well.
You won't have the problem Brad Asmus has.
Right. Exactly. Anyways, do all of yourselves a favor. Anna Rotson, she's got some sexy pics out there. I haven't found any nude ones yet, but I'm determined.
She's not fat, is she?
No.
Because her name sounds a lot like anorexic. So I just
yeah. No, we wouldn't have a fat chick as chick of the day.
Ew.
The Redskins would not approve.
No.
Unless
she's fat in the chest, that's about it.
Oh, boom. Or the ass.
Oh, the ass.
She's fat with a PH. Remember when that was funny in the 90s?
It wasn't even funny.
I laughed just now.
Oh.
Oops,
It
shit.
was a horrible thing.
Remember that was cool to black people in the 90s?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, that was...
Pretty hot and tempting.
Yeah.
What?
That's what it stood for.
Oh, I
Pretty
didn't
hot
even know you
and
said.
tempting.
Oh, okay. That was very Cat Williams of you. I can't fucking stand that
I take
guy.
it back,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
He's so not funny. I pimp, slap, slap, pimp.
Just because he yells.
Yeah.
Like, people get in a ruckus about it. I'm like, no, he's not funny.
Like he's the first black person to yell.
Listen to Dave Chappelle. It's
Please.
funny.
Please. So funny.
Yes.
Anyways, chick of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's got real
I
race.
thought we were talking about hockey for a minute.
Anna Rawson, do yourself a favor. Check her out. You won't be sorry. The Redskins presents the charity strike by the Redskins. Needs to take a little break because the beer situation's getting dry. Just like Trigger Mike's pants.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, it's never good.
Oh.
So do check us out, thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. At the Charity Strike, no E on the old twat box over there. Redskins don't approve of E's. I guess that makes it the Redskins. 805-419-3679. That is the number to call. You can sext it, you can text it, and hey, we love booby pics. Unless you're Mike. Stop sending your fucking booby pics.
Give me movie, please.
Anyways, the Redskins say we'll be right back, everybody.
Be back, Redskin bitches.
Hello, podcast fans. Adam Carolla here. I'm leading the fight against patent trolls who are threatening this medium. It's not about me. It's about the podcast you're listening to right now. If I go down, this show could be next. Visit fundanything.com/patent troll for more information on how you can keep podcasting alive. Thank you and mahalo.
Ready for more eargasms? It's time for more Charity Strike.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back in, everybody. The Redskins present to you the Charity Strike, brought to you by the Redskins, presented by the Redskins. I am Greg, the Redskins Rebound Jones, still sitting with me. Redskins Midlife Crisis.
We're back, Redskin bitches, Redskins.
That's right, and Redskin it up to my right over here. Redskin Trigger Mike. Redskin!
Yeah.
So excited about those Redskins.
Yes.
It's just so nice that we can use their name as freely as we want, as long as you don't use their logo. Just no logo usage.
Redskins.
Redskin power.
But we will. You know, you've blown that load now. At the end of the show, you
wow.
can't say Redskins now.
Well, I
Uh-oh.
won't.
I've
got another one
see what you've
chambered.
done.
I can't wait.
Finally got one chambered before the end.
Oh, wow. That's in the show right now.
Last few have been kind of...
All right, good night, everybody.
Last few have been kind of lame. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
They're telling. I mean, no, they've been great.
Yeah. I liked it.
All right. Well, the Redskins present to you our hockey report.
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni. Hey, I want to drive.
Yes. The Redskins wanted me to tell you that the Kings are the champs.
Yes, I do.
And woo! Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and that Justin Williams won the Conn Smythe Award.
Yes.
Is he a Redskin?
He is now. He's
Nice.
brought to you by the Redskins.
Conn Smythe.
Yeah, where's Phil from Grunt Punch when we need him?
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's stick the dagger in
I'm so
Eva.
lost.
Sutter was a
Uh-oh.
coach for the Sharks, mind you, and now he's won 2 world titles with the Kings. So, see what you lost
Oh,
and what we've gained. There you go, Eva.
Way to go, Sharks.
Yeah.
That's right.
They pulled the Sharks and they blew it again.
Ouch.
Though I do have a clip. I actually spent the 3
What?
seconds to pull a clip for the Kings.
Nice.
Los Angeles mayor and all-around douchebag Eric
I like this.
Eric Garcetti.
Yeah.
He had a little speech at the Kings celebration, and well, here you have it. The best is what Fox Sports had to say at the end.
Tonight on Jimmy Kimmel, I'll look forward to hearing my colleague Mayor de Blasio sing "I Love L.A." And you should all be very happy I'm not singing tonight, But there are two rules in politics. They say never, ever be pictured with a drink in your hand and never swear. But this is a big fucking day. Way to go, guys.
I like that, man.
On behalf of Fox Sports West, we would like to apologize for the inappropriate language you heard earlier.
Fuck you,
back
your
inside
cable station.
to the route.
I was deeply offended.
Weren't you, though?
They're a cable station. They're allowed to.
Wasn't he just trying to copy? Wasn't it the New Jersey mayor that cussed a while ago?
I don't know.
Somebody cussed. I think he's just trying to,
Well,
copy
Toronto
him.
mayor does whatever he wants.
Well, yeah, he's,
As long as he does his job,
coke.
snort some coke.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I do
It's like,
too.
who cares? He said fuck.
You're human. Hello.
Yeah.
And he says, I normally don't do this, but it feels fucking
Just
good.
do it, man. Just cuss. If you're president, get a blowjob. Because you're the president, you can get a fucking blowjob.
Hey,
And you're probably
you know what?
getting them all the time.
if you lower the national debt, Bill Clinton, and you get a blowjob by some random fat slut secretary person, I don't give a shit.
Let her keep
I
doing
don't
it.
care.
Yeah,
He can get as many blowjobs as he wants, as long as he's a good president and lowers the debt. And
yeah, that helps you do a good job.
keeps
Please
me in a job and
jizz away.
keeps the Redskins with their name.
Yeah, root as many dresses as you want. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, shit.
And the Canadians have extended coach Michael Thurn for 4 more years. I don't
Good.
know who
Thank
that is.
God.
Yeah. Can we talk about something else now?
Hit my music.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire.
This MMA update is brought to you by the Redskins.
Oh, good.
UFC
Now I
174 took place this past Saturday. The flyweight championship was on the line. Demetrius Johnson successfully
Oh, yeah.
his flyweight title, 125
Smallest
pounds.
black guy ever.
It's true. His dick is bigger than he is.
Oh, yeah.
He has to fold it up.
Yeah. He's only 5'2" standing up, but 5'8" laying down.
Oh,
right.
damn.
Yeah.
He defeated Ali Bagatinov via unanimous decision, 50-45 across the board. Won every single round. Very
It's my favorite hamburger helper. Ali Bagatinov.
Yeah, but- okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like beef stroganoff.
Right. It's very similar. You just a
In a
little
bag.
chicken with a little noodles, and it's delish.
delish.
A little creamy sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that for the end?
It's delish.
Anyways, Demetrius Johnson has basically wiped out the flyweight division. I can go in order. Number 1 ranked guy, John Dodson. He beat him last year or 2 years ago. Number 2 guy, Joseph Benavidez. He's beat him twice and knocked him out the last time. Number 3 flyweight in the world, Ian McCall. He's beaten already. And number 4, Ali Bagatinov. He just defeated. And the number 5 guy, John Moraga. He beat last year.
So glad you went through that list.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
beating him like a little tiger's wife.
yes.
Damn.
All the top guys in flyweight have been beat by Demetrius Johnson. It's like he's just going to go through and rinse, repeat, and beat all these guys again. It seems
I like that little Mickey Mouse looking guy.
He's awesome.
He is.
Also on the card, Rory McDonald during the co-main event defeated Tyron Woodley via unanimous decision, 30-27 across the board. A nice across the board. A nice
I'm a Chevy guy myself.
yes, even with all the recalls.
I don't have one now.
It was a nice dominating.
I got smart when Asian.
Right.
Hello.
He defeated Tyron Woodley 30-27 across the board, and he put himself second in line for the title shot. Basically, the winner of the Robbie Lawler-Matt Brown match at UFC on Fox 12 in July 26th to be exact. They'll get the next title shot, and then Rory McDonald. Whether he decides to wait for a title shot, who knows, but he's basically next line after that. At light heavyweight, Ryan Bader showed a nice wrestling skills against Fejao Cavalcante, defeated him.
Oh, yeah. He's the master.
30-27 across the board. Master Bader. And
Yes, indeed.
his nickname is Darth, though. Ryan Darth Bader.
Darth Masturbator?
When we saw him live, he came out to the Imperial March.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ryan, brought to you by the Redskins, Darth Bader.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then Andrei Arlovsky made his return to the UFC. Got a win over Brendan Shaw via split decision. It was the worst decision I've ever seen, as Brendan Shaw won that fight and got raped by the judges, unfortunately, losing out on a win bonus on that. That's the shame of bad judging, is that the guys who lose don't get their win bonus. Unless,
Isn't that up to Dana who gets the
yeah,
win
Dana
bonus?
sometimes will go, okay, this guy really won. Like last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say, at this point, Diego Sanchez won a decision that was bullshit, and he gave the the win money to the other guy.
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah, you know what? I DVR'd that, so I didn't see the fight till after the show.
Yeah.
And after the show, when I watched that fight,
yeah,
I couldn't believe they called it that way.
You got knocked down like 4 times in the fight.
Yeah, I could not believe that because I mean I was expecting because I don't know the guys' names, I don't know much about that. But then after
it doesn't matter name is.
So I'm expecting after the commercial they're going to come back and say, okay, this guy won, and they called the other guy. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I remembered the show and
the look on Ross Pierce's
got
face
depressed
was just like, what?
Yeah,
What?
I think both of them were like surprised.
Same thing happened here. Brendan Schaub, the look on his what was that?
What the fuck happened?
That's what Vanna White said.
Fuck!
That's right. Brendan Schaub had to say,
Shit, I just want a dick right now.
oh, I wonder where that fits in. Oh.
I can tell you where it fits.
Just read your mind.
But Brendan Schaub had the same look on his face, like, what the fuck was
that's
that?
bullshit.
It was bad. I think it was the Tebow curse. Tim Tebow was in attendance supporting Brendan Schaub. Thank you. The greatest part is
when not missing that cue.
When they showed him on the Jumbotron, no cheers, all boos. It was
For Tebow?
Who's that?
It was great.
God bless Tebow.
He looked so embarrassed too. Like he's like, "Hey, the camera's on me," and then the boos came. He's like, you can tell he's like ready to cry.
I wish you all could see
poor
Trigger
guy.
My's fake face because it looked like you were jizzing just now.
It's coming.
And that was Redskin Jizz, by the way.
That was.
That's because you played the song.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
only reason. He also tweeted out earlier that night, right before the fight, looking forward to watching my boy Brendan Schaub live at UFC 174 tonight. So proud of all the hard work you've put in. Hashtag finish strong.
Hashtag brought to you by the Redskins.
Yeah, the finish was him being disappointed in a bad decision.
Oh, so it was brought to you by the Redskins.
And then finally, rounding out the main card, Ovin St. Preux defeated Ryan Jimmo via verbal submission as...
Verbal submission?
What?
Yes.
Submit, bitch!
Give up, bitch! Give up! Don't be a pussy! Quit! Say I quit!
But yeah, I guess...
God damn it, Austin!
During the match, Ovin St. Preux was dominating, but during the match, Ryan Jimmo broke his arm at some point. I don't know, maybe blocking a kick or something. And he kept yelling at the ref at one point, I broke my arm! I broke my arm! And the ref finally stepped in, but it's like, why
don't
didn't
be
you...
a pussy.
Doesn't sound like an I quit, though.
Why didn't you just say, I tap or tap the mat? Like,
Yeah, he said
why
the
are
wrong
you
word.
screaming, I broke my arm?
Yeah.
Because he's a bitch.
Yeah.
Dumbass. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Speaking of dumbasses, we reported a couple weeks ago how
Yeah, we did.
Vanderlei Silva
You heard it here
escaped
first.
out of a side
Brought to you by the
door.
Redskins.
Yes.
Oh, the drug thing.
The Redskin door. He wandered out the side door when he was supposed to get
Wandered
randomly
out.
tested.
He was lost.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was.
Is this Walmart? Where am I?
Yeah, exactly. Went down the wrong aisle. He avoided
Trying to get to Washington.
What are these tampons here?
He avoided a drug test, a random drug test on May 24th.
Right.
He has come out and admitted he was taking banned substances. I guess
No way.
I know.
Well, now that the guy he was
supposed
supposed to fight... Oh, wait, I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
Well, no, exactly.
We said it last week.
Well, I'll say that he was pulled from his fight with his light heavyweight fight with Chael Sonnen, who then, when he took his random drug test, failed that, and he was
so now he can
was
say
the one
whatever he
kicked off
wants.
the fight card with Vitor Belfort, who also failed the drug test back in February. It's a whole triangle. They might as well just fuck it out and see what happens.
Ooh, I like
Shit.
that.
Yeah.
Anyways, he did come out and say he did it. His lawyer, Ross Goodman, said
Good man.
he actually admitted on his client's behalf. I guess he was taking diuretics, which help you cut weight real quick. It helps you produce a lot
You
of...
shit yourself.
It helps you
I
produce
thought that was a
urine.
book.
It helps you produce urine,
is.
and you piss a lot, basically.
Isn't that what Tom Cruise believes in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Diuretics?
Yeah.
Junior much better than Krishna.
Indeed.
Anyway, so it's a masking agent, basically, for taking steroids. So,
It's a whole clusterfuck.
yeah.
So you
Vanderlei
shit yourself
Silva-
a lot to mask your steroid?
Yes.
Awesome.
And then finally, the guy who he was going to fight, that he avoided fighting, was Chael Sonnen. And after his drug test, he went on to on the
taking those diuretics.
Wednesday edition of the UFC Tonight. And, he was thanking everybody for everything they've ever done. And this is
Thanks,
the
bro.
audio picking up from there after he jerked off a bunch of people.
And I want to thank the single most important opponent that I've ever had. And, Kenny, I couldn't have got to where I am without this dance partner, and that is, of course, you, Anderson Silva.
Wow.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the invitation to the barbecue, even though I didn't take you up on it. But right now, guys, I do want to take an opportunity to officially announce my retirement from competitive mixed martial arts.
Wow. All right. So you're retiring from the sport. When did you make this decision?
Kenny, I want to stay within the rules, and I don't fully understand them, and I have to put my health first. I have to put my family first. If I know what I know now, and I know that this is going to work, and I'm going to be able to get my wife pregnant and look forward to having a family, I am going to do the exact same thing 20 more times, which is going to put me out of compliance 20 more times. So let's just stop with that. Let me just remove myself. There's going to be a day where I am no longer going to have the title of fighter. That's just a reality, Kenny. Yeah. But I don't ever want there to be a day where I don't have the ability to have the title as parent and father and husband, and my health has got to come first.
Midlife wants to get rid of that title.
If you guys want to know what he means about becoming a father, what the hell that has to do with him?
What the hell does it have to do with him retiring?
When he started taking testosterone, when you take testosterone, it lowers your ability to create testosterone on your own. So you take supplements to wean off of it until your body can naturally do it, or you're taking a product that can allow it without being a banned substance. At the time that he was drug tested, he was taking a banned substance to help him wean off of taking testosterone, which he was legally doing through therapeutic use exemptions that he was granted. So he was taking, I think he was taking an estrogen type of product, which helps put estrogen back in your body so your body wants to naturally produce testosterone again. So, and he was talking about that's because he wanted to eventually have kids, so he had to do this in order for his body to produce the testosterone needed to get his wife pregnant by shooting some jizz in her.
Great story. Compelling and rich.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
No.
So his career started in May of 1997 at the age of 20, 17-year fighting career. That's a long time to fight.
Oh, wow.
And even though he has never won a world title, he is still one of the most recognizable names and faces in UFC history.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, he's good at making you think that he's a great guy, even though he was taking steroids and cheating. He's a
good talker.
I just want to be a good dad, and I want to be able to get her pregnant and all this stuff, not the fact that I was cheating.
Just fuck her, bro.
He cuts one hell of a promo.
He does.
Like someone else I know.
He made me feel sympathetic. They're good friends.
They are good friends.
And that's the fighting.
Hey guys, you want to learn how to cut a good promo?
Yeah.
You're going to need some books on that, but no one wants to fucking read books.
I know I don't.
Does the best in the world have an audiobook? Not yet.
Sure, why not?
One day. Get on it.
So.
Get on it by going to
audible.com.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me. audibletrial.com/charity strike. No, just audibletrial.com/charity strike. Get yourself a free audiobook download. The cult of personality, he likes audiobooks.
I'm sure he's on the road all the time.
Of course.
Doesn't have time to read.
At least he used to be.
He needs to hear books.
Listen to your Audible books while you're driving. Yeah.
He's still on the road all the time, just going to sporting events that aren't wrestling now.
Right. Anything in Chicago.
Yeah, he's there.
He stands outside of stadiums listening to people chant CM Punk.
Yeah, he got to watch the... he got
that would be fun.
That's me, yeah.
He got to watch the Kings beat the Blackhawks. It was nice.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
And it's not often you get to see anybody beat Blackhawks.
No, they always win.
Yeah.
Blackhawks
that's history right there.
Else.
I'm not a racist.
Yeah, good to hear. So anyways, audibletrial.com/charity strike. Get yourself a free audiobook download.
That means no money.
That's right. Zero money's involved. Yes. Let's talk about foosball.
Sacks. It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, bad news. Legendary coach Chuck Noll has died at 82.
Guy who's not really talked about as the greatest coach of all time, but he very well could be the greatest coach of all time. He built the dynasty that was the Steelers in the 70s. He drafted that team. That was at a time when there was no free agency, really.
Right. Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Free agency at that time, let me put it in perspective. You had to give up an arm and a leg to trade... let players go to other teams. Basically, the team that had rights to him, if the guy signed with another team, that other team would have to give him like 2 first-round picks or a first-round and a second-round pick, whatever hurt them the most, just to get one player. So he built a team.
Hold on. We're receiving a phone call. Oh. On the Charity Strike line, brought to you by the Redskins, we're receiving a phone call. Welcome to the Redskins Charity Strike hotline. Who are we talking to?
Am I on the air?
You are on the air.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, well, this is the Charity Strike brought to you by the Redskins. We can use that name now as much as we want. Thank you for joining the Redskins
There's
hotline.
no copyright infringement. That's right.
Yeah, there's nothing. They have given up. The story we're just about to talk about,
Sorry.
And you can join us for the story if you'd like, is the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office has canceled the Redskins trademark. We can now use the Redskins name, just not their logo, as much as we fucking want to.
Wait, you can't use the logo?
Can't use the logo, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's interesting.
But the name.
Oh, is everybody there today?
Everyone's here.
I'm not.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like your QQs. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all he's got, really.
I got a kick out of that. No, this whole thing fired me up today so much.
By the way, this is
Because
Adam,
it's
formerly of the
the same-
Adam and Reggie Show, just so the rest of you people know who we're talking to.
That's who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This whole thing, it's
I
just
miss
the
Reggie.
continued. Yeah, he's great. See, that's the problem. I never had a sports outlet before. I never had one because he's so stupid.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I didn't ever have anywhere to go for sports.
Yeah, Reggie's like, order sports.
Yeah, he'd rather be playing Diablo 3 than to actually deal with
I don't know what
anything
that
had
means.
to do with real life sports.
Oh.
It's a video game. I only know it because of him. Trust me, I don't want to know it either.
Maybe it'll be something.
But I mean, really, this is the only thing this is the pussification of America.
It's
That's
true.
all this is.
Well, the good thing is, the one that we've learned
Abso-freaking-lutely.
from all of this is that the government has officially ran out of problems because now we're canceling trademarks for something that's questionably and maybe racist.
Let's be honest here. I'm probably
Racist.
I'm at least 70% Italian. Okay, and if New York had a team called the Guinea Wop Dagos, I would root for them all fucking day long. Be honest. I mean, how are you offended by it? How is anybody offended? How is this a problem? Why are these things problems? Like,
They're
I
not.
guarantee you, the only reason why it's a problem is, okay, say Mississippi had a football team and it was called the Slave Owner Beaters. Well, that would be okay to have, right?
In Mississippi,
That would
yes.
be fine to have. Yes, it'd be okay to have because that's not offensive, right?
Yeah, I think it's still legal there. By
Because it's something against white people.
Well, it's offensive to those in the South.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that would be the best. That would be the most beloved football team in America, considering that 80% of the players are black. So it'd be completely acceptable.
True.
The sad part is that the people that are considered true Indians in the country don't give a fuck about this.
Not even a
No,
little.
they really don't. They don't. They don't care. None of this
Maybe I'll do
matters.
something.
It's the same thing with the
naughty.
Donald Sterling thing. You people are the worst people that I know.
Thank you.
And you say horrible things in your private life, just like I do.
We do it in our public life,
for
too.
some twat, but for some twat to record it, put it out there for everybody, and now he's got to give up his team. I'm sorry.
I'm not
but
a racist.
What the fuck are we doing?
No,
like
the twats are
what
gonna
is the
ride,
country
yeah.
going to?
Yeah, he should have given
You know,
up his
I
team
just
because he's
don't
a
understand.
Jew.
Oh,
whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
It's a shame
Hey,
that he
that's
doesn't know
offensive.
what he's
I don't
talking
think that I
about.
deserve an apology. I mean, really, like, what are we doing? Like, I mean, I know that this is a sports show, but come on, Jonah Hill is having to apologize because he used the word faggot. Has anybody seen any
Whoa,
movie
I think
he's
you need
ever
to
fucking been
apologize.
in?
Wait, Jonah Hill had to apologize?
I will
for
not.
that?
No, he did.
They don't know that Jonah
Horribly.
Hill's always joking?
I don't know who that is.
Even if it's a joke, but he was damn near. I know he's an actor, a very good one too, by the way. I mean, what is that?
Did we lose you? Are you there?
Sorry, I've been drinking. No, the newest one.
How dare you?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
22 Jump Street?
The one with DiCaprio.
Oh, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, well, yeah. He used the word faggot 40 times in that movie.
Titanic?
I think you used it 38 times so far.
No, I've actually only said it twice.
Oh, you faggot.
I guess what I'm saying
He's
is
keeping
that
count.
people constantly, if you go to a comedy show and laugh at black jokes and retard jokes and all these jokes, but all of a sudden Redskins is offensive, go fuck yourself.
Well,
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't get it here because here's the thing: it's like there's so many problems in America, shit they could actually give a fuck about and fix But instead, we're going to spend so much time and energy making sure that this guy who owns a team that has a name that may or may not be offensive, no one's really sure yet, we're going to make sure he loses money.
He never dropped the N-bomb in any of those conversations. Let's put it this way. What's the most threatening thing to a 65-year-old white guy? If
Black
he's got
people?
a hot, young girlfriend. Yes, a young, good-looking black guy.
Giving him
What's the honest
$2 billion.
I'm not a racist.
Yes. Here's all the Ferraris you want. The only thing I ask is if you don't bring a black guy to the game with you. Because he's probably hung like a mule. And all of my owner friends are giving me shit for it.
Well, here's
the
real thing. The real stupid thing about how America looks at issues like this. Now, Donald Sterling, what he did was fine. It was horrible. Those things should have never been said.
Yes, it wasn't great, no.
But there was a poll taken, and it showed that OJ was less hated than Donald Sterling.
That's ridiculous.
Who did Donald Sterling physically hurt?
OJ killed 2 people.
At least.
I don't give a fuck if he was acquitted or not.
Hey, wait.
There's no
If it
doubt
doesn't
in anybody's
fit,
mind.
you can't acquit.
That's right.
Yes, that's right. The glove didn't fit.
Yes.
It wouldn't have ever fit. Let's be honest. He had a lot
Because
of
there was a
salt
white
that
man's
day.
glove, and he was a black man.
He didn't drink enough water. He was very dehydrated. He had swollen fingers. There was no way it was working.
It's a horrible
And
problem.
if you don't put on the white blue gloves, if you don't put on the right blue gloves, if they have a lot of powder, they don't have any powder on them, they're just not going to go into a leather glove. Everybody knows that.
He wasn't keeping his pit
I don't
pants
know.
strong.
This whole thing, I saw this thing on. I wanted to throw the computer across the room. That's how tired I am of everybody having to apologize for every single thing. The words hurt. These words hurt me. Like, what have we turned into as a country?
Yeah, exactly.
Of a bunch of whiny little girls.
Everybody's
They can't-
too sensitive.
Let's be honest here. I'm like my grandfather died of dementia like a year ago, and it was tough. It was, but he didn't know where he was. If I'm not going to lie to you and say that I don't laugh at a comedian that tells a joke about somebody that doesn't know where the fuck they are.
Still funny.
It's funny. It is, and it directly affected me. But I'm not offended by it because I understand that I can't be this type of person that sits there and laughs at every other joke. But all of a sudden, this one affects me, so I want an apology for it. That's not the way things work.
Well, I mean,
They're just words.
I laughed hysterically at the Dave Chappelle show, and half his skits were making fun of white people. And that's okay. Fine, make fun of us, please.
Yes, I have no problem with it. I make fun of myself.
We make
that's
fun
the
of
thing.
yourself,
There's not
too.
enough humor in the country. You guys definitely make fun of myself. That's fun. I like NASCAR. I mean, I can't back down. I just do.
All right, good night, everybody.
Well, I'm not going to
Next
start
caller.
on NASCAR, by the way. But it's just this whole Redskins thing. I don't know. Like when I grew up, my high school, we were the Cooperstown Redskins from the Baseball Hall of Fame town, and that's just. But it was never looked at like. I just can't imagine. I don't know. Like I said, I just can't see why this is an issue. Nobody thinks of the Washington Redskins and thinks to themselves, those poor Indians. Nobody thinks of that. They own casinos. They're wealthy as fuck now.
Not only that, let's think about it. The Redskins have been called the Redskins since Jim Thorpe was playing, and Jim Thorpe was a Native American. If it was a problem, Jim Thorpe would have said something at that time.
Exactly. Like, why are people now all of a sudden offended by a word that doesn't affect like 80% of the people that are upset about it?
Because we must distract the rest of America from the real problems by focusing on this bullshit non-issue.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
right now
I think
we've got a
ESPN
potential war going on.
Yeah, no. I think ESPN lobbied the U.S. government to end the trademarks so they could have stories all over their stupid goddamn programming.
Yeah, they're like, shit, LeBron's not doing anything right now.
LeBron's gone. Baseball. Ugh. Soccer. Ugh. Let's fuck with the Redskins.
Let's make football relevant in
We need
June.
to make sure we get rid of that Redskins name.
Yeah, that's important.
A problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem facing America right now.
Let's be honest. Who here is watching the Redskins? They're awful.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even a relevant enough team to be in anything. So,
I think that should piss off the Native Americans more than anything. Was the fact that they suck.
You aren't representing us.
What accent was that?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I was saying. I had this conversation today about it. They're like, if you're going to be like the name like the Warriors. The Warriors is trying to be pulled too from
Is
like
it really?
high school teams and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And that's the thing, like what? Because Warriors is based off of the Native American battle, like army. They were called Warriors. So that's another one that they're trying to get rid of. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what better badass name to have than the people that originally were on this country, that owned, had possession of the land in this country, to represent how badass of a football team you are.
And the fact that they would go around killing people and scalping them, that's badass.
Yeah, seriously, nobody scalps anybody anymore. Like,
Maybe
they
they
were the
should.
only ones to do that. Like, what more of a traumatic thing? The worst thing I could think, I would rather be stabbed in the chest than have my hair and my head ripped off.
Let's ask Midlife.
You know,
Midlife, how would you feel if you got scalped right now?
I wouldn't notice.
look about the same.
I think I'd rather be stabbed in my chest.
I know you guys are pretty much like ingrates like I am. So I figured you guys had the same opinion about this, and but I had to get on it because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what are the charity strikes on that? I'm pretty pissed off about this.
We think it's stupid
I
because
had to find out.
we think it's stupid because the Native Americans aren't the ones making a big deal about it. It's white people, like always.
Absolutely, that's it. You're right. And white people are the only ones that make a big deal about anything.
Exactly.
Like most
Exactly.
everything is in context. That's the problem. Like, you can't use. How many times I've used the word "you're a fag" and haven't meant anything in the gay area at all. But apparently now, it doesn't matter what the context of it is. Just like what happened with Jonah Hill.
Well, you do live in Missouri, so.
Well, but I did grow up there.
Oh.
So, I mean, I grew up in New York.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
Democratic.
Oh, there's lots
Devils
of fags
fan.
over there.
Very liberal.
Devils fan.
Fag City.
Not in New York City. I did not grow up in Fag City.
That's where Trigger Mike lives now.
And I'm pretty sure there's only one area in the city that's truly fag. I think it's the Village, but I'm not positive. I'm in New York City.
Oh, that's where the Village people got their name.
Mike's already booked a ticket to find out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Research.
that's exactly the reason how they got their name.
Research for the show. Village. Going to the
Yeah,
Village.
see? You learn something new every day.
Are the bathhouses still going on? Because I'd like to get me in on that action.
No, I don't think there's any bad. Well, there might be.
I don't
know.
want.
Like I said, I haven't been there in a really long time.
And he also needs a bath.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm going, guys. For the bath.
Right. And
So
I
you
don't.
guys have like a 2-hour-long segment tonight on the World Cup? Because I know I'm.
Are you kidding?
More
That's
like-
all we've talked about.
More like 3 hours. Just can't get enough. Oh my god.
We're just glad this Redskins
I
thing
love
came up.
watching the game. I love watching a game that takes an hour and a half to finish, and that there's maybe 5 shots on goal the entire time. No wonder everyone's excited. There hasn't been any fucking action all night long. The goal is the size of a normal 1,200 square foot home.
You know,
But
maybe
yet nobody can get the ball towards the fucking net.
I think soccer's a bit like my sex life when I'm drunk. It takes a good hour and a half. I only get it in about 4 or 5 times, and then we just call it a night.
And then the end of the game is tagged on extra minutes, and you're like, why are there extra minutes?
I just wanna
It's
sleep.
over.
I just want to sleep.
If they would kill somebody and put his head on a stake, I'd watch it.
Oh yeah, they should at every game.
Yeah. That's what they should do that for the losing team. The head coach, kill him, put his head on a stake.
Head coach, fuck that.
Yep.
Best player.
Yeah,
That'd
somebody,
be true.
anybody, I don't care.
That'd be true drama in soccer.
Or show the losing team, show him slapping his wife.
I like that.
I'd watch it.
I like that. Just like the Tigers.
That does sound pretty. That does sound pretty nice.
Yeah.
Actually.
But then again, that's baseball, so.
Very true.
I want to congratulate you on the Kings, by the way. Also,
Oh, thank you.
very happy.
They won?
Happy moment for me.
Well,
Very happy moment for me. 'cause
thank you. I'm such a big
I would
hockey
be-
fan when the Kings are in the finals.
Well, yes, that's pretty much the only time. There's a bunch of bandwagon Kings fans. I've said this before, I believe a couple of years ago.
Yes.
But this time, the Kings made me very happy. Because
Yeah, as a Jersey fan,
New
you
York
hate the Rangers,
go
right?
fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could be of service.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm extremely happy. Like I said before, the New York Rangers and Madison Square Garden could fall into the river, and I wouldn't give a fuck ever.
And you could
if
feel
that had happened.
you could feel good as well that the Kings beat them in 5 games rather than the 6 it took to beat the Devils, right?
You know what? I take all that into account. That's already a bonus. That's already a bonus for the
Exactly.
Devils, for sure.
The Kings did it for the Devils.
Raiders went. Yes, they did. They actually did help the Devils in a way by allowing them to have that one extra win. Because we still have the upper hand, and we still have more cups in the last 20 years than they do. So
that's right.
Also a good thing.
And Mike likes cups.
I appreciate you guys letting me talk.
No, we appreciate you calling and venting
anymore.
about some bullshit.
Yeah, it really this is the one thing. I don't usually get fired up about a lot of stuff. I don't get offended either. It takes a whole lot. But what's offensive to me? It's very nice. What's offensive to me is all of this bullshit conversation, all of it.
Well, call me an insensitive white guy, but this is just completely
You're an
retarded.
insensitive white guy.
Thank you, but this is just completely ridiculous. It's literally
Stop kissing his ass.
Yeah, it's literally hurting 0 people. Yet this has become number one priority, not for only ESPN, but for Congress to tackle. It's ridiculous.
Because you have a lot of bored white guys.
That's what it is. And we feel bad. We feel bad for handing out some blankets 200 years ago.
Well, that's the best part about it too. I can picture Congress I can picture Congress being like, well, what's on the docket today? Well, we've got foreign policy issues in Ghana, and
we don't want that.
Go away.
Yeah, that's not going to get us votes. Let's dig up something else.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what we're doing. So what do you guys think's going to happen now then? They obviously have the logo.
Just change it to the natives.
The name to the natives.
I think they should drop red and pick up 4. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
You know what? That's funny. Because no, you're right. I think it's worse.
Yeah.
I almost think it's worse. Because they had red skin. Let's be honest, they were. They were out in the sun all day. They were very red.
Right.
I don't know that all the time. I'm very red.
The only problem is now, the people are complaining that the name is Redskins. So if you change it to the Foreskins, then all the dicks are going to complain.
Nicely done.
That's great.
Thank you. That's my one and only person.
Good night, everybody.
Exactly. Like go to break. Go to break right there. We can't get any funnier than that. Just go to break.
It's true. Brick Tamlin, everybody.
So how's the show been going? I got to be honest, I haven't been listening very much lately.
All right, good night.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's going great.
Hey, tonight is all about honesty. I'm going to start listening again.
We're almost at 200.
I'm on a very big Opie and Anthony kick here. I finally discovered them.
I like opium too.
Unfortunately, what?
Did you say something
Opium?
about opium? Is that what you said?
No, Opie and Anthony.
I don't know who they are. They suck.
They're on Sirius XM.
Oh, they totally
Never
suck.
heard of them.
Yeah.
Jim Norton's on there. Jim Norton's hilarious.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, who?
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah, kick it.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to kick you off the air now so we can finish the news and get off the air and get drunker.
Okay, well, I'm going to bed because it's late here.
All right, well.
I'm going to think of horrible team names to name NFL teams.
Hey, for me, it's late here.
Oh, if you do, and they haven't came up with the name yet, you should call us next week and let us know.
Please.
You know what? I'm going to come up with a bunch of horrible names, and I'll call you back with them.
Please do. Just a list of shit names.
Completely offensive, horrible names.
All right, I'm going to create a theme song just for you as well. To
It'll be incredibly racist.
One can only hope. It better be. If it's not, I'm going to be disappointed.
I hope that I hope I offend at least one of your 200 fans.
That's going to take some work, but I hope you do too.
When we get 200 fans, we'll let you know.
Yeah, but for now, I want you to offend the 3 fans.
Thanks, guys.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
Good night, Adam.
Have a good one.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Redskins forever. Woo!
Go Reds.
Yeah.
Skins.
That call was brought to you by the Redskins.
Oh, yes,
it was. It was on the Redskin hotline.
Yes.
Yeah. Indeed. All right, let's wrap this shiz up. We're going late now. Thanks to the Adam guy just talking forever.
God.
So as we
Shut
said,
up.
Redskins.
What'd you say?
I don't know. Something about hockey.
Oh, yeah.
I took a nap at that point. Texans, Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh, yeah.
Had a sports hernia surgery.
Ouch.
What's the difference between a regular hernia and a sports hernia?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
That's been such
One's way more athletic.
When you get paid more to get?
Yes.
Must be.
One is paid for by the team.
That's been a question I've had for so many years.
It's so.
Now, Doc, is that a hernia or a sports hernia? It's a matter of money here.
Maybe it's a matter of like workers' comp or something. The tech. No, I just read that. Vernon Davis. Vernus. Wow. Good night, everybody.
Hey, Vern.
Vernon Davis and Alex
My
Boone.
Vernus itches.
Yeah, woof. Good cream for that. They have both missed the mandatory. Good night, everybody.
Vernon Davis and Alex Boone of the San Francisco 49ers both missed mandatory minicamp today. Vernon Davis had said that he was going to go into minicamp, but then decided against it at last minute, I guess.
Great story.
Now, what's pissing me off is just 3 years ago, the 49ers made him the highest paid tight end in the league.
Now, his argument is that now he's doing even better than then, so he deserves more money.
Yes, but you signed a 5-year contract, and you're only 3 years into it. So you got 2 more years.
How many 3 ways?
Yeah, I wish.
A lot.
Wow. You got 2 more years in that. Maybe ask next year when you want an extension, but this year, come on, Vernon.
I do hate that. It's like, look, you signed the contract.
Yes.
If you weren't happy with it, shouldn't have signed it.
Yeah, that's what irritates me. Yeah.
And Boone, come on, you're an offensive lineman. Nobody gives
Boone.
a fuck about you.
You're easily replaceable.
They're like, wait, where's that generic white guy that's really big and blocks me? Where's that guy?
Oh, we picked up Martin.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's
Don't
great.
bully that guy.
He's not being bullied lately, has he?
Oh, God,
Brah.
I hope not.
Don't bully me, brah.
Yeah, brah. I really hate when they do the whole, like, oh, well, I want more money now. It's like, well, then you should have asked for it when you signed the last contract.
If you're
you signed the contract, you said, oh, yeah, I'm worth that, so, yeah, let's go for 5 years. And then all of a sudden, wait, I'm worth more than that now.
I'm okay with it if it's the last year of the contract and you're leveraging before the season starts so you don't have to do it the next season. I'm okay with that.
That makes more sense.
But 2 years before, come on, you were
stupid.
made the
That's
highest
ridiculous.
paid tight end in the league when there's a Jimmy Graham out there and a Rob Gronkowski out there. You were made the highest paid.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of bitches.
And there was Aaron Hernandez out there.
I'm gonna slap your real mother across the face. You half-nigger piece of shit.
Whoa. Come on.
Jesus.
That ain't
Where
right.
are the pen takers awayers of Richie Incognito?
I saw someone I admire.
Whoa, what the hell?
What the hell was that?
Next thing played in the list, and that was a Donald Sterling call. That's funny. Sorry about that. Anyways, we got a little Incognito Martin news. Jonathan Martin is very happy that the NFL is taking this whole bullying thing very seriously.
Oh, good.
Apparently the NFL is
Me
going
too.
Yeah. They're going to all 32 teams, and they're going to have talks about bullying in the locker room.
Stop bullying.
Oh, my God.
Could you become a bigger bitch?
Serious?
I don't think it's possible.
Please stop bullying.
The NFL
Stop it.
The NFL was so mad when Jonathan Martin called bullying on everybody because they're like, "Oh God, now we're gonna have to do something about this."
Fuck. You know what? Though we have it here and only here. Roger Goodell called Jonathan Martin.
Oh,
today.
wow.
Martin, unfortunately for him, not unfortunately for us, did answer the phone, and there's a voicemail that he left for him.
Oh, let's hear this.
Hey, what's up?
That sounds like Roger Goodell.
It does.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Gonna hang out with Donald Sterling.
In 10 weeks. I want to come in your fucking
Oh, man.
mouth.
Come on,
I'm gonna
Roger.
slap
That's
your
very Goodell.
fucking mouth. I'm going to slap your real mother across the face.
Across the...
Fuck you. You're still a rookie. I'll kill you.
Wow.
Yeah, Goodell not happy about having to go from team to team talk about bullies.
No, but I don't think he quite gets that Jonathan Martin's in his third year now. I really don't think he gets
Third
that.
year?
Third year.
Really?
Yeah, at this point, he's in his third year. He's not
I
a
think
rookie
he's still a
anymore.
half rookie piece of shit.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good impression that Roger
I would
Goodell
still
does,
slap
though.
his real mom.
I would too.
Yeah.
And his fake
I've seen
one.
her, yeah. His fake mom, I'd kick her, but his real mom, I'd slap her.
Yeah, speaking of shitty football players, Vince Young has officially retired from
What?
football. Sort of. This is so good. They were asking him about it. He's on one of the whatever radio shows, not ours. It should have been ours. And he goes on to say, unless we get a great opportunity, something guaranteed.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah, something guaranteed. I've already started moving forward. It's definitely official, I think, in my book.
Just hang on, Vince.
Guaranteed.
Hang on,
Who does he
Vince.
think he is, Kaepernick?
Yeah, that retirement was about official as Michael Jordan's first, too. Or Magic's for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I'm retired unless we get a great opportunity. ... It's definitely official, I think.
I love how
in my
Vince
book.
Young thinks that he retired when it was actually football that retired him.
Right. Yeah, that's like saying Tebow retired.
That's like somebody tells you you're fired. Oh, Tebow.
This one's for Tebow. Yeah, let's go. All he do is win, no matter what. Jesus on his mind, he could never get enough. And every time he step up in the building, everybody rush shots go up.
And they stay there.
And they stay there.
But yeah, that's the same kind of thing. Like, oh, you retired? Yeah, so did Tebow. No. Nobody signed your ass. and the Browns teased it, and then they dropped you. They teased his ass.
The Browns teased it?
They teased his ass.
Yeah.
So
they're like, psych.
Yeah, JK.
So if the Browns tease you, just consider yourself fired.
Right. That's like being a coach being hired by the Cavs for 5 years. Like, you think you're going to work all 5 years? No.
But I'll get the paid for it.
Right.
I'll get the paid for it. What is that?
That's true. Bad news for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Thank you, Bad News Barrett. He's been named the Texans starting quarterback.
Oh,
all right.
Guy.
That is bad
He
news.
went to Princeton for this?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Rough.
But that's kind of crazy. A guy who's been ousted by the Bills and the Tennessee Titans is now the Texans starter. He just goes to the right teams, doesn't he?
Just go to the worst team you can find.
He's like, I've been a starter for 2-3 NFL teams, motherfucker.
It's
That's his resume, man.
His only options were the Texans or the Raiders.
He's like,
so when this doesn't work out, we know where he's going.
Yeah, he's like, I really should have been an engineer. Football school.
Yeah. He's like, what's Ryan Leaf doing?
He's like, I went to Princeton. I'm a genius.
What if I can help him find some pills or something?
He's like, I can make some pills for that guy and get rich, bitch.
Those would be great. Jimmy Graham, first off, Falcons are going to be featured on Hard Knocks.
Oh, God, how lame is that?
Who do we give a shit about on the Falcons?
I mean, I know the Niners aren't because Jim Harbaugh thinks that's a distraction. He never let it in.
I like Harbaugh.
I wanted the Browns. They said no because they didn't want the distraction with Johnny Football. But the fucking Falcons.
What do they have to lose besides the season?
The Falcons. Move on.
Jimmy Graham is going to have a hearing this week on whether he's a tight end or a wide receiver. I know for Mike, he's a wide receiver.
All day long.
Yeah, that's right. The big deal was the whole franchise tag. They wanted to tag him as a tight end, I believe.
Yes.
And that's less money than the wide receiver, but he's like, hey, I lined up as a wide receiver more than tight end.
And he catches the majority of the balls on the team.
Just like Mike.
And there's $5 million separating between a tight end and a wide receiver. So I don't blame the mother.
I don't blame him either.
Hey, and I would bring in Drew Brees as a witness for Jimmy Graham.
He's on the side.
He's like, yeah, I go to him first, and that's if your number one target's a tight end, he's a wide receiver.
I go to him first, and then we play football.
And if just because he makes blocks doesn't mean that him lining up as wide receiver more often than not it makes him a wide receiver. I'm sorry.
Yes, totes, my goats, totes, my goats. Oh wait, I have it here.
Totes, my goats.
There it is.
I don't know. I think us together was better.
Totally.
It's an end of justice.
I've decided from now on, all jail football stories are going to be grouped into Hernandez Justice.
Yes, because that is the only
sense.
justice.
Could be a lot.
It could. Are you ready?
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hernandez Justice his attorney, Aaron Hernandez, that is. He's going to seek dismissal of the Odin Lloyd murder charge. That's the most recent of his 5
My favorite
murder
is the
charges.
reason why. No motive.
Right. The prosecution has not provided a motive. They've provided everything else, just not a motive.
Does he need a motive? He just shoots people for nothing.
Right. I was going to say, look at the other 4 killings.
He shoots people if they cross him, and Odin Lloyd crossed him.
Yeah, was there a motive for the guy he killed for
Spilling
cutting in
drinks
front
on
of him on the dance floor? No, I don't think so.
Don't bump me, brah.
I didn't know we were talking Jonathan Martin here. Brah.
He's the biggest bully of them all, isn't he?
He is now,
Hernandez?
yeah. Totally. Anyway, so we'll see what happens there. I'm sure not much. Kaepernick, good news for everyone, will not be charged in the Miami incident from April where that drunken whore ended up at the hospital. It's all her fault because she's a drunken whore.
She's
And a
psycho,
redskin
man.
whore.
She's a Redskin. Oh,
every witness was like, "This lady was psycho. I'm telling you, she crazy."
Sounded like it. Yeah, sounded like it.
I suggest people go read what she was saying, like during the investigation. Like,
can we listen to that on audible.com?
Yeah, the things that they were saying when people were letting her out of there were kind of nutty things.
Or if you go back, I don't know, 5 or 10 episodes, you'll hear it there too.
Well, there was even more that came out recently. So I suggest they go listen to that or read it.
I'm trying to plug our fucking show, you dick.
Oh,
jeez.
Or listen to us again.
Thank you. God, he's useless.
What a dick.
Yeah, just download every episode, the past 20 episodes. You'll hear it eventually.
There it is.
Something.
And the other guys, one of which was the Seattle Seahawk, will not be charged, unfortunately. Former Cowboy... Yeah, just for being a Seahawk.
Yes.
Former Cowboy Josh Brent has been released from jail. He's the guy that was intoxicated and killed his teammate.
And he drove home.
Well, not successfully.
No.
Never made it.
Well... He tried to drive home.
He lived.
Yeah, missed it by that much.
If you drive drunk and
I'm sorry, if you do what drunk?
You drive drunk and
no. You what?
You drive drunk. G.I. Joe
I
drunk.
knew I had to mess up a word eventually, right?
Yeah, that was totally your first one.
If you drive home drunk and you survive, I think it's successful. I really do.
That's true.
And I have had many successes in my life.
It's not your fault someone got in the car with you.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
So, he was supposed to, or they were talking about he could have gotten like 20 years in prison. And said he got like 6 months,
and then 10 years.
It's because the other dude's mom protested, did the whole thing in court where she said he's a good boy and I don't blame him.
And my son's stupid for getting in the fucking car with him.
That's really what it comes down to. And finally, Marion Barber III held for evaluation after the police were called. The third. What kind of evaluation? No one will release the info.
But it's a mental evaluation is what I've been...
That's all we know.
What the little birdie's been telling me.
He's mental.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He is. And that is, Hernandez Justice. Hello.
Hurrah.
Boom.
Why isn't it playing?
Come on, Pat.
It's Hernandez.
You can sing too.
I like your version.
Pew pew. Oh.
Here it is. Ready?
My man has no rhythm over
Redskin Justice.
It's Hernandez Justice. Brought to you by the Redskins.
This guy wouldn't know a beat if Brad Osmus was the one doing it.
Say what?
This guy wouldn't know a beat if Brad Osmus was the one doing it.
I don't know what he's saying.
I wouldn't know if I was beating off of Brad Osmus.
You want to beat? I was like, why do you want him to beat off Brad? I'm confused.
I wouldn't know how to beat off Brad Osmus. Wait, what?
He get beat by Brad Osmus?
He wouldn't know a beat. Even if it was Brad Osmus doing the beating.
There's a beat for you. We're
there
gonna
it
hear
is.
this thing.
Thank you, Brad.
Before Mike makes any more jokes, this has been the charity strike. Do yourselves a favor, and importantly, do ourselves a favor. Tell a friend, please. Tell a friend about the show. Unless you hate it, tell an enemy.
Yeah, just tell somebody.
Yeah. Tell them to go fuck themselves and listen to the charity strike. You can get us to thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. Give us a little like on there at the Cherry Strike on the old twat box. Hey, we're even on Instagram, the Charity Strike. And 805-419-3609 is the number to call. Thanks to Adam for calling in and venting about white people problems.
We all have them.
We all have them.
WPP.
The what?
White people problems.
Oh, yeah, I'm down with WPP. Yeah, you know me. On that note, the Redskins say good night, everybody.
Later, Redskin bitches.
Hey, honey, how long's it been? 5 years, Elgin. Well, I'm fucking done with those Clippers. Redskins.